What do you do, everyone? What do you do? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is YUFC TV, guys. Like always, um, like, share, and subscribe, guys. We reached our goal, 120 subscribers, and shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everyone that's been supporting me this channel. Guys, this channel is growing. It's growing, growing, growing. Our next target is 130 subscribers. So let's get to our goal, 130 subscribers. Right now we're at 120. Shout out to everyone who has subscribed. This is the game yesterday that happened. Just a review about the game that happened yesterday. Yesterday I was a bit I wasn't able to do it yesterday, so I was like, I'm gonna do it today. Let me do it today. Let me just cover it. I felt a lot better. To be honest, just finished watching the Tottenham game. What a game! What a game! Michael Keane, Manchester United's very own Michael Keane. What an unbelievable goal! What an unbelievable goal! With an unbelievable goal! And I just wanted to share something with you guys before we go on and talk about Manchester United. Uh, just give me 1 second. Yeah. Shout out to Deitch. Shout out to I love Sean Deitch. Sean Deitch is unbelievable. That guy is unbelievable, man. I mean, the joy I get from Sean Deitch is pause, but he just
These man do is score and then fucking sit back it up, blood. Oh my god! 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 Oh my lord! My lord! My lord! My lord! Just end the stream, Dave! End the stream! Oh, the fuck these guys! Now I'm going back to Dubai. I'm off. I'm going, blood. I'm off, blood. I'm going, blood. I'm going. Oh, bruv, I'd rather go to Dubai with a full case of cannabis than watch these man, blood. Fucking hell, bruv. These man are dead food, bruv. Swear down, blood. All these man do is score and then fucking sit back it up, blood.
shout out to my what you call it. Shout out to Expressions, guys. Shout out to Expressions. What a game! What a game! And it makes things a lot better for Man United now. Tottenham bottled it. I mean, that was a crazy game. And just a recap about that game. Uh, shout out to us, bro. Shout out to Arsene Wenger. Shout out to my boy BB. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Man United says shambles, bro. We'll get into it. But let me just say, today's result helped Man United tremendously. Helped Man United tremendously, because this is what we're looking at in terms of the league table, right? Granted, Man United have 2 games in hand over Tottenham Hotspur, right? We have 2 games in hand. So, and then we play one of our games in hand this week on Wednesday. So, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Man United goal difference is not so good. So we dropped down to fifth. So Man United right now are fifth right now with 2 games in hand. Next game is Brentford. Yes, 100%, and it's not going to be easy. 1,000%. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yep. So as you can see, this is what the league table is looking at right now. With that point, Tottenham does go to fourth, but they played 2 games. They played 2 games in hand. Man United, we will play one of the games in hand on Wednesday. So Tottenham don't play until this weekend. And who does Tottenham play? Let me just click on Tottenham real quick. Matches. Yeah, so they have Brighton next. So, uh, yeah, they have Brighton next. So they have Brighton next. So they're playing Brighton. So that's yikes. Brighton. Then they have Newcastle and they have United, Liverpool. Yeah, Tottenham, man. Will Casemiro be back or one more game? Yeah, Casemiro has four, he was up, so he got a four game match ban. So that was against Southampton. He missed Fulham. He missed Fulham. He missed this game. He's gonna miss Brentford and he's gonna miss the weekend game. Uh, I'm currently looking for a new club. That's how close to how. That's not how to close a game. I can't take this anymore, bro. Yeah, I mean, Tottenham was just unbelievable. Yeah, so he has two games left. So the two games will be Brentford and it will be this weekend. So yeah, so right now, Man United are not in such a bad situation. I know we're all tied in points, but Man United do have two games in hand on Tottenham. This is a game that Tottenham should have won. Tottenham was up a man, and they ended up having a penalty. Other than that, Tottenham didn't do anything in the game. It was all Everton, and Grant Everton not only deserved the equalizer, they could have won the game, and they almost won the game. I mean, if it was for the fact that Everton, in my opinion, didn't have they just lack quality going forward. But so yeah, I know we kind of deviated away from Man United, but because the game just ended, I was like, you know what, and it has an implication on Man United season. I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and just talk about this real quickly. But what we all here for is just my review of the Man United versus Newcastle United game. I really did not want to do this video, but it is what it is. It's just part of the job, I guess. So 2-0. Joe Willock scores in the 60th minute. Callum Wilson scores in the 80th minute. Uh, the stats pretty much tell you the game. Newcastle had more shots. I'm shocked that Man United had more possession. That's interesting. It didn't seem like we had more possession, but apparently we did. But that's probably towards the end of the game when Newcastle pretty much said, you know what, you can have the ball, and we were defending a two goal lead because at that point they didn't need the ball. But 22 shots to six, it felt like that. 6 shots on target to Man United, just one shot on target. Um, yeah, it was a bad performance by Man United overall. It was very terrible. Newcastle United pretty much dominated the game from start to finish. I don't think Man United. I don't remember one chance that Man United had, a singular chance that Man United had that was very threatening for Nick Pope. Um, and yeah, let me just expand it. This is how we start off. Well, this is how they start off. They had a front three of Murphy, Isaac, and Maximum, which absolutely terrorized Man United. That midfield three completely busted Man United midfield as well. Willick, Bruno Guimaraes had a fantastic game. Sean Longstaff. Man United started with Wood Verkhorst up top, Mark Rashford on the left, Anthony on the right. This is a bit fake because McTominay and Bruno Fernandes switched positions. Bruno Fernandes was playing more the deeper role than McTominay. McTominay was playing more as a 10. And then this is a back line. As you can see, this is a substitution that came on. Joe Linton, Anthony Gordon, and Callum Wilson with the second goal, and Elliot Anderson for Newcastle. Man United, we had first it was a double sub of Anthony Martial and Jay Sancho. Then he had like a triple sub of Facundo Palestri, Fred, and Victor Lindelof, which he ended up taking off both the center backs, as you can see. The game was a mess. The game was a mess. There was no intensity for Man United. Man United, we do not travel well away from home, especially in the top half of the table. We got beaten by Brentford. We got beat by Arsenal. We got beat by Liverpool. We got beat by I City. We just got beat by Newcastle. Um, we are yet to play Tottenham at home, away from home. We are yet to play Brighton away from home. They came to our house and they beat us in the first game of the season. Um, Fulham. I don't know. I mean, I think we beat Fulham at home. I think we beat Fulham at home. I don't quite. Yeah, Man United. We we actually beat them away. I think we only so Fulham is our only. Looks like Fulham is our only team we beat in the top half of the table away from home. We drew away to Chelsea. Yeah, we drew away to Chelsea. Um, Let me see. Yeah, well, Chelsea's are not in the top half, so and we lost to Aston Villa. Aston Villa completely destroyed us. So yeah, so look, the top half, Arsenal top. So we lost to Arsenal at the Emirates. We lost to Man City at the Etihad. We lost to Newcastle at St James Park. They haven't played Tottenham at home, away from home yet. We haven't played Brighton away from home yet, but they beat us at home. We got destroyed by Brentford at away. We got destroyed by Liverpool away, and we got destroyed by Aston Villa away. The only team we beat in the top half of the table is Fulham away from home. That's the only team we have beat. We have lost convincingly away from home to pretty much every team in the top half. West Man United finishing this season Europa League or Conference. Relax, relax. We're finishing in the top four. I still think we're gonna finish third. So relax. But it is concerning. Our form away from home is extremely concerning. I don't know why, but away from home is when he tinkers. I guess Liverpool. He played Marcus Rashford down the middle, and played Bruno Fernandes on the left. That was a disaster. That did not work. And I get in this game, he played McTominay as a number 10, played and played Bruno Fernandes as a 6. That did not work. It was a disaster. He Brentford. We're not even gonna talk about Brentford with the whole. He played was it Ericsson as a number 10? No, so number 6. And ended up playing with Maguire and Martinez, and it was a disaster. Um, yeah, and the Etihad was a disaster. We lost 6-3. I don't think that was, as bad as that was. I don't think it. Yeah, I don't quite know about that one. Fulham, we beat them at home. That's the only team we beat at home. Yeah, away from home, we're just a completely different team. He goes more safe at home, and he goes more adventurous and daring away from home, which I don't understand. It should supposed to be the other way around. If you're gonna experiment at home. When you have the home crowd behind you, when you have your home crowd to push you on, don't experiment away from home. When you have the away crowd. You go to some of these teams that have they build a fortress. Newcastle United are very difficult to beat at home. The Brentford is very difficult to beat at home. Um, yeah, he said, I'm worried about Newcastle when we play them. Newcastle at home is a different team. They're a completely different team. They're no joke. I think they only lost to two teams away from home. That's Liverpool and Manchester City. And I think Liverpool was quite lucky to beat them. They ended up scoring 2 goals and they were pretty much outplayed. Newcastle was so unlucky not to score goals in that game. And then, similar to I don't remember the Manchester City game, but I'm pretty sure that's similar to them. Like they don't concede. So Newcastle United is one of the best defensive team, if not the best defensive team in the league this season, and especially at home, they don't concede goals at home. So going to Newcastle away, you have to be very pragmatic. You have to give them you have to counteract them. You have to, it would have been ideal if we would have sat back and this is if you're gonna play Marcus Rashford down the middle, this is a game that you play him down the middle. This is not the game you play him on the left. You have to be very careful with your selection because if you're gonna play, we should have played more. If that's what we thrive off, more counter attack. What ended up happening is you played Marcus Rashford on the left. You played Bruno Fernandes as 6, and then there was just no one getting the ball to Marcus Rashford. By the time the ball got to Marcus Rashford, there was 2, 3 players on him, and there was just nowhere for him to go to. He had no support. I mean, the game, and then at the end of the day, Jadon Sancho didn't have an impact on the game, which is very concerning. Martial just came off of a long time out, so for him to have an instant impact is actually I wouldn't have played Martial in a game like this. I wouldn't if it just yeah. If there was a game that you wanted to play with Veghorst as a 10 and Marcus Rashford as a 9, this was the game. Then you could have had two wingers play, or I mean, you could have had Jade Sancho on the left, Anthony on the right, put Rashford on top, put Veghorst as a 10. If there was one game for you want Veghorst to play as a 10, was this when we don't have enough midfielders. When you have McTominay as a 10, like McTominay as a 10 did not work at all. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, and then away from home, if we're gonna sit back, why not play Fred? I just think the I just think he just went more attack minded, you know, and then also, and this is very evident. I feel like you can tell when the manager wants to become more attacking, is when he um when he plays Diego Dalot. When he plays Diego Dalot versus Juan Bissaka, then his mindset. That's how you know his mindset. When he's becoming more pragmatic, he plays Wan-Bissaka. He wants to keep it tight. He wants to make sure we have a good defensive structure. We want to build off of that in his counter attack. That he plays Wan-Bissaka. When he tries to go for it and go more attacking, he goes for the low. And against away from home, this is my issue. Away from home, even as good as Manchester City is, as good as Arsenal is, as good as Liverpool once upon a time were, away from home they play differently. You have to set up differently away from home. That's just a fact. At home is different. At home the onus is on you. Away from home the onus is on Newcastle United from their perspective and their fans, and that's how you play off of that. So it just I mean that being said, also there's a lack of fight, lack of energy, lack of everything, and um also Wenger says Martial got to go in the summer, right? Absolutely, absolutely. I've you know this. I think we have been getting away with it. Man United have been getting away with it for a while. We've been getting away with the fact that we rely too much on Rashford. We've been getting away with it. Oh, Rashford is gonna bail us out. Give Rashford is gonna score goals for us. No, Rashford is gonna just win games for us. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have Casemiro in midfield, and he's pretty much gonna dictate break up the. Not only is he gonna break up the play, he's gonna break through the lines as well. It's not sustainable, because what ends up happening is Casemiro, God forbid, I mean now he's out for 4 games, but he could have easily he could have easily picked up an injury. Ericsson picked up an injury, and then that's it. We don't have anyone else. We just don't have anyone else, and we've been getting away with it. We've been relying too much heavily on certain players, and it shows they're not there. They're not there, or they get tactically taken out of the game. We don't have an answer. Marcus Rashford is on the left. Anthony. I think he wasn't bad yesterday. I don't think he was really bad yesterday, but Anthony is very predictable. So the thing is, like, you watch Anthony play in terms of the attacking sense, he goes, he runs, he cuts in. He runs, he cuts in. He runs, he cuts in. He tries to do a curl. He runs, cuts in, tries to do what you call it, an outside curler. It's just an outside pass. So it's like he when you're playing against teams that are very good defensively, it's easy to take Anthony out of the game. So you take out Anthony out of the game. You double up on Rashford every time he has the ball. Luke Shaw didn't overlap. Not much overlapping from our fullbacks. Like we don't have fullbacks that overlap at all. At times I didn't even know what Luke Shaw's position was, because at times it seemed like he was playing like an inverted wing fullback. It's like at the end and that's what it felt like. Bruno Fernandes just seemed like he was playing so far back. It just There's a lot of problems in our team. There's a lot of problems in our team. And then the biggest issue is we don't have a striker. Aston Villa, Ollie Watkins. Brentford, Ivan 20. Tottenham, Harry Kane. Arsenal, Jesus and Ketia. Uh, what you call it? Man City, Holland, and what you call it? Julian Alvarez. Um, what you call it? Liverpool, Cody Gakpo, Darwin. Man United, Wout Weghorst. That's it. That's all we have. It's crazy. It's like we're in the same category in terms of our striker as Leeds United, as Everton, as you know. Yeah, those are the teams that we're just at the same with. West Ham United have Antonio, and they also have, if I'm not mistaken, they had Danny Ings. Southampton, they have Kyle. No, no, they have Theo Walcott, and I don't know who else they have as striker. Um, Fulham has Mitrovic. They have Mitrovic. Man United, we have, in terms of our striker, in terms of our number nine, we arguably have the worst number nine in the whole Premier League. If not, we are bottom three. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable, and we've been. I feel like certain situations, certain things that we've been getting away with it. We've been getting away with the fact that Rashford is our only goal scoring winger we have. That we've been getting away with it, that we rely too much on Garnacho. We end up getting injured. A young player from our academy. I feel like we begin away with Anthony scoring the screamers every other game. We're getting away with it. We've been getting away with that midfield that is starving. So it's just we've been getting away with a lot. Yes, sir, my boy. What's up? What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, footy gangster? So, name players that you like to see lead the summer. I'm gonna make this quick. Uh, This so okay. Backline: Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, leave. You gotta go. Um, right back situation. We had to keep one of Diego Dalot or Juan Bissaka. I will keep Juan Bissaka. I will sell Diego Dalot, but it doesn't look like the manager's sticking that way. I'll stick with that. Sell Diego Dalot. I will sell McTominay. I will sell McTominay. I will sell. I won't sign Sabitzer. I feel like I'm probably going to be the only Man United fan, one of the few Man United fans that says they don't want to sign Sabitzer. I don't want to sign Sabitzer. I don't think Sabitzer has been good enough. I don't think he's been good enough at all. I don't understand. I don't. For me, I think we can do better than Sabitzer. We need far better than Sabitzer. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh because he just came in January, but the impact I want him in midfield, it's not there. When he plays in midfield, it's like he'd rather not be playing there. That's how unimpactful he is. So I won't sign Sabitzer. Um, then you have the front line. Um, I don't know this. I don't know the reality. I don't know. I don't believe Jadon Sancho is gonna survive at Man United. I really don't. I I don't see the point in Jadon Sancho. We don't play him as a winger. When he would play him as a winger, he's absolutely horrendous. He would never play as a number 10 for us. Because if it just won't happen. So the manager doesn't trust him as a number 10, and he's just not good enough as a winger. He's never gonna play ahead of Anthony, and he's not better than Rashford on the left. So I don't know. So Jay Sancho, it's probably give him another year, but he's Man United's career looks like he's heading pretty much the wrong side, the wrong way, to be honest. Abe, shout out to Abe, shout out to Abe. Sancho, McTominay, yeah. So I will keep Sancho because I'm very sentimental, and I just want to give him one more year. Maybe maybe we sign new players and stuff like that. Maybe he grows into it. but Sancho has just been was extremely poor. Yeah, AB, I'll come back to Sancho because I have a couple things to say about Sancho. Front line, I will not sign Ruud Weghorst. I will sell Martial. So that's Martial selling. Won't sign Ruud Weghorst. So that's two players out the door. Then McTominay. Then you have Maguire, Lindelof. Then you have Diego Dalot, which is six. Then yeah, six players I will sell. I will sell six of those players. They got to go. And yeah, so like I said, I'll come back to like I was gonna up. Yep, his defensive work was so bad. Tonight system ain't good for him. Yeah, here's the thing. AB, what is missing Sancho? He's been I I just feel like Sancho is just not a Premier League winger. For what you want a Premier League winger to, if you want to thrive in the Premier League, because here's the thing, every league is different. Every league is set up different. Every league is completely with the Premier League. It's very difficult for a winger like Sancho to work in the Premier League. It really is. It's really really difficult. I think the closest I can compare to Sancho is Jack Grealish. The difference between him, but what Jack Grealish is, Jack Grealish has been in the league for a long time, so he understands how defenders, how to draw fouls and stuff like that. But you know, so in similarity, he just he just lacks the ability to beat defenders 1v1. He really does like that, and he only works he and if and the one thing he excels in is when we're at the edge of the opponent box. I feel like he's really good in that situation, but it's a lot of times it's about like getting to that point. Getting to that point is where he really really lacks. Okay, so we're defending, right? The ball gets turned over. If we're playing in the counter attack, he's non-existent. If we're playing, if we want to give the ball to him as an outlet and have him drive with the ball and have him literally, switch play or like quickly switch play, have him 1v1 against a defender, and we have want him to beat the defender and run at the defender, he won't do it. But if Sancho is a type of Sancho for my just a type of player he's a type of player that will excel if the play is very slow, very very slow. We build it up, build it up, build up, build it up, slowly progress to the opponent's final third, and then start passing it around. Then he will excel in that. So where just all you tell him to do is like, get the ball, pass it, get the ball, pass it, play one twos, one twos. He will excel in that. But if you want to be more aggressive, if you want to be more on the front foot, then he really lacks that ability. He really does. Um, so no, but nobody don't want to buy him. He's injured all the time. Huge problem. Um, that's another disappointment. Marshall, oh my god, I forgot about it. Yeah, yeah. So and people might say I'm harsh on Sancho. I'm not. It just I feel like in the Bundesliga, playing for Dortmund, you have more space. You have more space. You have more time. You don't defenders. Once you beat a defender, you can't. He beats a defender. That's it. But for when you play in the Premier League, everything is quick. Like when you switch the ball, you're in a 1v1 situation, you have to attack the defender right away, or else if defenders are just good enough to read you, then if the defender's settled and you just take your time and you hesitate, and the defender then you beats you, wins the ball all time and time and time. You have to attack. You have to have a mentality of what, oh, switch play, boom, attack. Like he has to. He wants to slow down the game when the Premier League is a league that ups the tempo. So that's my biggest issue with Jada Sancho. But guys, that's my overview review about Man United. We're just being played out. Completely got dominated. Shout out to Newcastle. Shout out to Eddie Howe. What a fantastic job he's doing. What a fantastic. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like a lot of these players, they need more respect put in the name. Bruno Guimaraes, what a phenomenal player. What a phenomenal player. One of the best midfielders in the league, and that's without argument. Um, I believe Sean Longstaff has been good. Joe Linton has been good. Joe Willock, signed from Arsenal. You know, people said he's just not that great, all that stuff, and he's been doing his bits. Almiron has been injured, but he's been one of the best players in the league. And Dan Burn, fantastic performances today. Um, yeah, all around, Sam Maximin had a fantastic performance as well. Um, I Isaac, I'm a big fan of Isaac. Doesn't score a lot of goals, but he does a lot of other things. I feel like to help the team, and he does get the odd goals here and there. So shout out to Isaac. And shout out to Eddie Howe, man. Shout out to Eddie Howe. What a phenomenal he's doing. Um, I was gonna do to do a match react match. I'm gonna do a quick match rating. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick one. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick match rating. Yeah, so this is out of 10, guys. Like always, the ratings for the players. So we have goalkeeper David De Gea. Um, I don't think he could do anything about the two goals. A lot of United fans would disagree. Um, I think he had some decent saves. I'll give David De Gea 6. Um, Martinez. I don't know why he took off Martinez and Lindelof. I don't. I saw Martinez and Varane. I thought they had, for the most part, they had good games. I mean, there was just nothing going up front. So um, I just feel like we were just defending for majority of the time. So I don't think neither Varane or Martinez had bad games in my opinion. So I give them both a steady 6 as well. I thought the law had a nightmare. But that's a maximum. That's what St. Maximum does. And that's on the manager. We're playing against honest St. Maxima. Um, why don't you play on Osaka? Nullify that threat. Have them. Then you forced you know Newcastle to find other avenues to threat. Even though Newcastle pretty much dominated us, take away that threat. Take away the end. St. Maxima threat. Just take it away. Take away the option. But you know, I don't. I really don't understand why Diego started against Newcastle. I mean, this is the same game we played in Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final. Who did he take off in the first half? After the first half, who did he take off? Diego. Who did he bring on? Bazaka? The same action was nullified. Finished. Done. But like I said, the manager was going more attacking. He didn't that's why you got to respect the teams you're playing against. Respect away from Anfield. Respect Liverpool away from at Anfield. Respect Newcastle at St James Park. I know you want to play all this fancy football, all that stuff, but then, bro, we had 10 games left. Just get the results. Play Wan-Bissaka. When it comes to summer, if you want to sell Wan-Bissaka, so be it. But get the results. I don't get it. Luke Shaw, I don't remember what Luke Shaw did in the game, to be honest. Um, the goal pretty much came from his side. You got switched. The first goal came from his side. I don't know. Luke Shaw's positioning has been very poor this game. But I don't know if it's instruction. I don't know why he's pretty much. I don't know. I don't know. Bruno. So I'll give him Luke Shaw. I give him a 5. 4 actually. I give him Luke Shaw 4. The low I give a 3. Actually, I think I might just give the law a 2, to be honest. The Law was just terrible. Yeah, I give The Law 2. Luke Shaw, I give him a 3. Bruno Fernandez playing as a 6 today. I don't know. I felt like he tried. Mm, I don't think it was great. I'll say 4. I think Bruno was a 4 today. Yesterday actually. Um, Sabitzer. I thought Sabitzer was invincible. I give him Sabitzer a 3 as well. I thought he was non-existent. But McTominay was poor again. I think it was poor as well. I'll give him a 3 as well. This midfield 3 just simply did not work. Rashford was horrendous. It's poor. Give Rashford a 2. Anthony, I thought was one of our better players. Um, yeah, Anthony. I thought was going into the game when he took him out. I didn't understand why he took him out, but yeah, Anthony 6. Veghorst, I think he had one shot that hit the side net. Other than that, was just non-existent. And I think he's really a major issue in that team. I give Veghorst a 1. I thought he was. I thought it was better if we just didn't play with him. We just didn't play with him. I thought he was that bad. So Martial came in, sliding in there. I thought Martial was poor. Actually, I thought Martial linked up well, but at the end of the day, he didn't have any impact in the game. So, just to be generous, I give him a 5. Sancho came in for. I thought Sancho was a 1. I thought he was horrible. Um, then he took off. I don't get what he did at this point. He took off Varane, Lindelof. Lindelof didn't do much. I mean, he wasn't on for that long. We conceded a second goal. He had an opportunity with a header. 4. Actually, I'm gonna be nice. I'll give him a 5. I think so. I think that's what he did. I don't remember exactly what he did, but Fred came on. I mean, Fred. What more can you say? Fred didn't have any impact on the game whatsoever. And then Palestri came on. And again, not enough time to have an impact. So 5. So Fred 5, Palestri 5. Just because I don't think they had any time. And at that point, at that point, let's just look at this. I mean, at this point, this is what we had on the field. And people are shocked that we conceded a second goal. I mean, what more can you say? I don't know where Palestri was playing. I don't know where Sancho was playing at this point. I don't know where Martial was playing. I don't know where Fred was playing. But this is how it worked. Yeah, and then the manager I give a 2. I thought it was one of his worst managerial performances. It was probably worse than Liverpool. At least in Liverpool we were in the game in the first half. We were not in this game at all. We were not in this game at all. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Guys, like always, like, share, and subscribe. Guys, getting me to 130 subscribers. We're at 120 right now. Thank you, everyone, for 120. Guys, I'm overwhelmed by the support. I know I have not been doing a lot of. I don't think. I know I haven't done a lot of content. As of late, I've been fasting. Ramadan, I've just been on some crazy hours. I've been sleeping in wild times. Those who have practice Ramadan know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, I'll do my best to make sure I get you guys content. Um, my hope is as soon as after the game's over on Wednesday, I go live. So, and I'm probably gonna make that set up that stream um, today. And so yeah, look out for the game match reaction on the game on Wednesday. I might do. I don't know if there's some EPL games on Thursday. EPL. Yeah, I don't know if there's because this game is on tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yep. So on Thursday, who do I support? I support Manchester United, my brother. Manchester United. Um, so yeah, on Thursday I'm probably gonna do a review so far about everything that happened this week, and speaking about the Liverpool situation, probably speaking about the Chelsea situation, speak about the Tottenham situation, Newcastle situation, speak about the relegation situation, uh, Brighton, and if they it looks like they have a great chance of getting in the top four. I believe they had like 2 games in hand. Man United, Man City, and Arsenal in the title race. Just like a whole recap and just like a Premier League talk on Thursday, hopefully. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Um, but yeah, that'll be it for the stream. I sorry, I just ended up clicking out of everything. So, alright, guys. I'm gonna see you guys soon. Peace out. Peace.